So solve by completing the square. So solution. The first thing is to ensure that terms with variable are on the left-hand side, constant term is on the right-hand side. So we write x squared plus 4x equals to positive 12. And then since already the coefficient of x squared is 1, so that step has already been done. So next thing will be now add b over 2 squared on both sides. So our b is 4. So 4 over 2 squared on both sides. So that will give us x squared plus 4x. Now plus 4 over 2 is 2, so 2 squared equals to 12 plus 2 squared. Now you take one x here, you join to these two, and then square. So when you open this 4x will be taken care of. 12 plus 4 squared is 2 squared is 16. So which means that x plus 2 equals to 16. You simply take the square root on both sides. So square root, but remember it's plus or minus. So this and this cancels out. So x plus 2 is plus or minus 4. And then this implies that x will be minus 2 plus or minus 4, taking this to the right-hand side. And so this means x equals to minus 2 plus 4, or x equals to minus 2 minus 4. So which means x minus 2 plus 4 is 2, or x equals to minus 6. So those are the two solutions for that given quadratic equation. Number 2, we have y squared plus 6y plus 7 is 0. Now what we do, we take constant term to the right-hand side. So we'll have y squared plus 6y equals to minus 7. And then since coefficient of y squared is 1, so we simply just add coefficient of y, which is 6 over 2 squared on both sides. So that means we'll have y squared plus 6y. 6 divided 2 is 3, so 3 squared equals to minus 7 plus 3 squared. Now we take 1 from here, so y, and then 3, then square. Gives minus 7 plus 9. So which means y plus 3 squared is positive 2. And then you get a square root on both sides. So square root y plus 3 squared plus or minus square root 2. So remember, you have always to put these two signs plus and minus to ensure that you get all the roots. So this implies we'll have y plus 3 is plus or minus root 2. So therefore, y is minus 3 plus or minus 2. That is y equals to minus 3 plus root 2, or y equals to minus 3 minus root 2. Number 3, we have 2x squared minus 4x minus 9 equals to 0. Solution for this: first step, check constant term to the right hand side. So we'll have 2x squared minus 4x equals to positive 9. Next step, ensure that the coefficient of x squared is 1. So you divide through by 2. So which will be x squared minus 2x equals to 9 over 2. And then next step, add minus 2 over 2, because now this is our b, and a coefficient of x squared on both sides. Now, minus 2 over 2 is minus 1. So we'll have x squared minus 2x plus minus 1 squared equals to 9 over 2 plus minus 1 squared. So this implies x minus 1 squared will be 9 over 2 plus just 1. Minus 1 squared is just 1. So which is the same thing as writing 11 over 2. So this means x minus 1 squared is 11 divided by 2. And so square root on both sides will give us x minus 1 will be plus or minus square root of 11 over 2. By then we can write this one as plus or minus square root of 22 over 4, which can just be written as plus or minus square root of 22 divided by 2. So which means that x minus 1 is plus or minus root 22 divided by 2, which means x alone will be 1 plus or minus root 22 over 2. So that means that the values of x equals to 1 plus root 22 over 2, or x equals to 1 minus root 22 over 2. Number 4, we have 4x squared minus 8ax plus 3a squared equals to 0. So we are solving for x. So we'll write 4x squared minus hax equals to minus 3 s squared. So next step to ensure coefficient of x squared is 1. So dividing through by 4, this will give us x squared minus 2ax equals to minus 3 s squared over 4. So next, add coefficient of x minus 2 over 2 squared. We take coefficient of x, we divide by 2, then square and add on both sides. So this means we'll have x squared minus 2ax. This will give us negative a squared equals to minus 3a squared over 4 plus minus a squared. Now you pick x, you join to minus a, then square. Will give us minus 3 over 4 a squared plus a squared will give us a squared over 4. And so you get the square root on both sides. So x minus a will be plus or minus square root of a squared over 4, which is plus or minus a over 2. Now this means x minus a is equals to plus or minus a over 2, which means x is a plus or minus a over 2. Now you write this one as x equals to a plus a over 2, or x equals to a minus a over 2. So which simply means x equals to 3 over 2a, or x equals to a over 2. So these are the solutions. And finally, number 5, solve for x in 3x squared minus 4x plus 2 equals to 0. Now what you do, you let 3x squared minus 4x to be minus 2. Take constant right hand side. And then next, ensure coefficient of x squared is 1. So by dividing through by 3, so x squared minus 4 over 3, x equals to minus 2 over 3. This means we'll have now add minus 4 over 3 divided by 2 squared on both sides. So this will give us x squared minus 4 over 3 x plus this will be minus 4 over 6 squared equals to minus 2 plus minus 4 over 6 squared. Now that's the same thing as writing x squared minus 4 over 3 x plus minus 2 over 3 squared minus 2 plus minus 2 over 3 squared. Now you pick one x and join to this minus 2 over 3. So x minus 2 over 3 squared will be given by minus 2 plus 4 over 9 is minus 2 plus 4 over 9 remember here, this is minus 2 over 3, not minus 2. So there's a 3 here. There's a 3 here. So we'll have minus 2 over 3 plus 4 over 9. That's minus 2 over 9. So this implies that x minus 2 over 3 to square root equals to square root plus or minus 2 over 9. I remember this can be written as, we don't have a real value for this square root, so plus or minus square root of negative 1 times 2 over 9. So this and this cancels out. So x minus 2 over 3 equals to plus or minus. Now this can be written as square root of negative 1 times square root of 2 over 9. Square root of negative 1 is I, complex unit. So which means that we'll have x minus 2 over 3 is equals to plus or minus. Now this will be root 2. Square root of 9 is 3. And then times I. So therefore, this x will be 2 over 3 plus or minus square root of 2 divided by 3i. So which means x is either 2 over 3 plus root 2 over 3i, or x is 2 over 3 minus root 2 over 3i. So these are the two solutions. Thank you.